Welcome to the Academic Social Networking video series. My name is Rachel. Today we're going to be going over one of the 4 platforms. Again, these are the 4 platforms that we would like all faculty members at the Faculty of Nursing Chiang Mai University to be using. They are ORCID or ORCID, Google Scholar, ResearchGate, and Academia. Today we'll be talking about Google Scholar. Google Scholar is a free access web search engine. It includes searches of most peer-reviewed online academic journals, books, conference papers, theses or dissertations, preprints, abstracts, and more, including court opinions and patents. It is, without a doubt, the world's largest academic search engine. At last check, they had over 5 million works indexed. So it is a huge database and it is free access. Anyone can use it, and we encourage you to use it if you're not using it already. So why should you use Google Scholar? Well, number one, it will increase your visibility as a researcher. So if people search a specific topic, your name is connected to that topic, and then you will come up in the search results. Because it's free access, we want to be sure that you have control over your profile. It is a large database and it is open. In this way, you can have control over your information. Google Scholar is also a great way to measure the impact of your publications to see how wide-reaching they are. So here we have a sample profile. So your Google Scholar profile will include your name, any affiliation, so if you are with the Faculty of Nursing Chiang Mai University as well as other places, it will list that. It lists your areas of interest just below. There's a list of your publications, something called a citation tracker, which just looks at how many citations you have, and you can choose the time period for that. And then co-authors, people that you frequently produce research with. One thing to note is you'll see here Mr. Mark Ackerman is verified. His email is verified, and that just means that Google has confirmed, yes, this person does have an email address at the university they say they do. This will be important later on when you sign up for Google Scholar because we do want those email addresses verified. You will need to use your CMU email address, and we'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. So to get started, go to scholar.google.com. And you might have an option to do this in Thai instead of English. Feel free to do this in Thai if that is more convenient or easier for you. But when you get to scholar.google.com, click at the top on My Profile. So you should see a little cap icon and then click on My Profile. If you are already logged in with a Google email address, you will not get this screen. But if you are not logged in, you can go ahead and either log in with your Google information, so a Gmail address, or if you don't have one of those, you can click Create Account. And this will let you fill in it will let you create a Gmail account, or you can create a Google Scholar account with your Chiang Mai University email address. Either way is fine, it's up to you. Once you're done with that, click on Next. So now you will be prompted to track your citations once you have your email address filled in. So it will give you your email address at the top. Then you put in your name. So this is not your name as it appears on your identity card, but the name for when you're cited. So if you are writing a paper, how does your name appear there? Mine appears as R. Freedman-Doan, so I just put in R. Freedman-Doan. If you are Dean Wipata, you would put in your name just like this. The affiliated organization. So if you are a full professor, go ahead and put professor. If you are assistant or associate professor or lecturer, put that in here. And then a comma and Faculty of Nursing at Chiang Mai University. please double check your spelling for all of this. Faculty of Nursing, faculty should have a capital F, nursing should have a capital N. Chiang Mai is 2 words, and we're spelling that Chiang-Mai, University. We want to be sure that when people look for our faculty members, they're getting the correct information. Your confirmation email is going to be at your organization. So if I want to prove that I work at Chiang Mai University, I need to put in a CMU email address, and this is what we were talking about earlier. Your confirmation email needs to be your CMU email address. Once you put that in, you'll get an email and you'll have to click verify just to prove that yes, this is you, this is your account, and you really do work at Chiang Mai University. Topics of interest, we ask everyone to add in nursing and then any specialty areas. So if you are in psychiatric, mental health nursing, if you're in neonatal, if you're in surgical, add in your areas of interest there. If you have a personal website, you can add it in here, or you can link back to your faculty profile on the Faculty of Nursing website. It's up to you what you put here, or you can leave it blank. When you're done filling in this information, click Next. Now you'll be prompted to review any articles that Google Scholar thinks you might be an author on. So it will use your name and it will search. If one of these is yours, click on the little checkbox and it will add it to your citations automatically. If citations are missing, you can search for them here. If you know the name of it or the DOI or anything like that, you can search that way. These look like they're mine, but they're actually not. I am R. Freedman-Doan, and this person is Carol R. Freedman-Doan. So make sure you check and the research that you're indicating as yours is correct. When you're done with all the publications, click this blue button up here for the next page. Then you'll be asked about new articles and changes. You may have to pick them. You can choose to have them update automatically or send updates to me to check by email. I suggest you do this. Google is very smart, but it is a machine and it does make mistakes. This way, if a new publication comes out and it's yours, you can just click OK and it will automatically add. But if Google finds something that it thinks is yours and it isn't, it won't be on your profile, so you don't have to remove it later. When you're done with that, please tick Make My Profile Public, otherwise people cannot find you, and then click Finish. Your profile is now complete. We highly advise that you add a photo. You can use any professional photo. The headshot from the Faculty of Nursing information is great. You can see your articles, you can see who cited you, you can see your co-authors. If there's something that's missing or wrong, this little plus button at the top of each of the pages will help you figure that out. And that is how you set up your Google Scholar profile. Thank you.